Hey friends, what's up, Redneck Gamer here. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 17 on the Green Farming series on Farmtown USA version 2, my edit of it. So today we're doing a little something different. I thought I'd actually start today pretty much from scratch, well, from the start, I should say, and kind of just go through like the morning routine that'll probably fill the episode. So it's probably all we'll get to today, and we'll pretty much go on with it through the next couple videos. So this is not like roleplay or anything. This is what I actually do whenever it's morning, but it is also roleplay. So I always bring the truck back during the night before I skip the night, and I do a lot of things before I even start the actual farming. One of them is I go over to the orchard area and check up on my orchards. So that's what we're going to go do now. Also guys, while we're on the drive, I want to thank you guys so much for an awesome stream last night. Saw a lot of new faces, so if those new faces are watching this video, well, special shout out to you guys. Thanks for coming out and watching the stream, and thanks for joining the channel. Hope you enjoy your stay here and enjoy the videos as well. And last night's stream was just really fun in general. It was actually a really chill stream. We honestly didn't really do much of the stream. We did picked up a few bales, we planted a field, and we fed cows. That's pretty much all we did in that stream, and it was really fun. So I thank you guys very much for coming out and joining me in that stream. I really do appreciate it. So here we are coming up on the orchard area. Things do get laggy here because, excuse me, these aren't just greenhouses, these are those factory greenhouses. As you guys know, they produce all the pallets that we sell pretty much right around this time. And obviously they're all going to be full because we skipped the night. These greenhouses in front of me, these three, have been retired for the winter, so they are completely empty. We will restock them a few weeks before, well, a few days before spring, because that's when the growing season here in Farmtown starts. Yeah, basically every morning on this map I always come up and collect pallets, so we'll go ahead and do a little time lapse of it. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright guys, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that little bit of a time lapse. Just a little short one. Fairly quick process here. And this is the very first thing I always do, like I said, whenever it's morning on this map. Because these pallets are definitely a huge source of our income come fall time, which it is fall. So, well, probably tomorrow, or the next episode, we will be selling these pallets. Let me just pull up the HUD. Yep, it is early autumn right now. We like to sell it by the fifth day of autumn. That's when the farmers market likes to buy them and stock them. So yeah, and don't mind those pallets. Those were from very early on, before I was even sure what I was doing with this series exactly. So Yeah. Also was experimenting with some grass, wrapping grass bales for silage. Unfortunately, I made a mistake and wrapped the hay bales because I forgot they had to be they absolutely had to be grass bales now with seasons. This is another little thing I check. It's not something I really prioritize because it honestly produces enough. So this is the egg laying station for the coffee orchard and coffee production. As you see, we have 89,000 liters of eggs ready to go. So we really don't have to refill this at any point. And that actually brings us to, well, not, yeah, I guess it doesn't bring us to our next one because we still have a part of the orchard to go check out. And that is the vineyard and the apple tree orchard. Oh my god, lag. What is going on? That has never happened before. I don't know what that was about, guys. I'm so sorry for that. But we're going to check out the addition or expansion to the orchard area, which is the apple orchard or apple. No, it's not apple. It's cherry and orange tree orchard and the vineyard. So see you guys when we get there. Alright guys, we are pulling up to the vineyard and orchards right now. It looks like they're out of supplies actually because the trees look a little bare there. But we'll see what they need. This one is just, and we'll take the pallet off. 1 liter of grapes isn't gonna wreck us. So for right now, because these have been selling like crazy, we've been taking a load of these pretty much every few days. That's why I haven't been putting these into the storage there. And you know, those are all a liter off too. What does it need? It needs compost. Okay, we can fill that up pretty fast. Not right now though, because we don't have the equipment on hand. And this probably needs the same thing. Yep. Okay, so these need the compost. Like I was saying, I normally do put them in this barn here, but A, we don't have the equipment down here, and 2, I'll be honest, I'm just lazy too. Alright, so we're coming up to the third thing I check, which is the coffee orchard and the coffee and donut production area. So I'll see you when we get there. Alright guys, so pulling up to the coffee and donut area right now. It's a little bit off the beaten path, but you know what? You can't always have the perfect location. Now, this area works for them. They have plenty of wind up here. And what I do is I mainly just check the levels, like we need some sugar, so we'll be hauling some sugar beets up here. Eggs, we'll probably need some eggs too. All this looks good. Donuts, we have 178,000 liters, so we'll be hauling a load of those as we do every single morning. Every single morning we always run a load of coffee and donuts through the coffee shop. So these guys just need the roasted coffee. Got quite a bit of coffee in storage here. I think the orchard itself just needs some manure last I checked. Yeah, we have 50,000 liters of beans right off the tree sitting right there, and we just need some manure. So we'll be hauling some manure as well. Although that's not much of a priority right now. So we need to haul a load of sugar beets here within the day to get this. Well, first we need to haul it to that sugar facility, then we have to haul the sugar to it. Alright, now we get to some of the stuff that I don't really check too often, but I'll check it in this video just to show you guys what I do check. The first stop we're going to make is the lumber mill. It's right down here, so we don't have to cut the video. I don't know why I'm getting these random frame drops here. It's really weird. I'm only experiencing it when I'm recording, so it's really weird. So the main thing I'm checking here is the cardboard factory, making sure it's going and good, and we get the pallet off of it. I usually check in on this like twice a day ish, because the cardboard is something we would use a lot, especially for those 3 greenhouses back there that are now out of season. Looks like this, the firewood company is going to need some logs here. And the pallet factory is good, so we'll take the pallet off. Now, I know I'm literally just picking these pallets up by hand, but I pretend that I'm using a little hand lift because to have a piece of equipment here just for unloading the pallets is not worth it, and I don't always feel like hauling a skid steer down here. So that's why I'm doing this. That's why I pretend I'm using just a hand maneuvered lift. One of those pallet trucks. That's what I call it. I call it a little pallet truck. Alright, so we'll have to come back here and load up the firewood mill with some logs. We also have to take the firewood over to the what's it called? Which way do I want? We'll go this way. Well, over to the general store, because they are going to be buying them now. Or not the general store, but the farmer's market. Actually, no. I think they switched over their I guess licensing over to the Tractor Supply that just moved it. So we'll actually be taking that to the Tractor Supply. So we're coming up on the bakery and the brewery here. They're both local businesses owned by the same people and locally owned, like I said. And we just come in here every now and then to make sure these guys are doing good. These guys eat up a lot of resources though, but it's all good. I mean, they make some good bread, and it looks like they need something. They need pallets. So pallets are empty, and the pallets are not done, or are not full on the ends here. Same with the brewery. Usually if one of them needs something, the other one does too, which is pretty handy. Alright, so we have we technically have one major stop, but we're going to make two stops right now. We're going to go to the local sugar factory where we've been hauling some sugar beets, so I'll see you guys when we get there. Alright, we're coming up on the sugar factory right now, and across the street is actually the normal map's sugar beet sell point, so that's why I decided to put this sugar plant here. This is a placeable, by the way. So it looks like it's good on water. We'll be hauling a load of sugar beets here shortly. Pallets are good. We just run around back to the loading dock and we get what we need. So it looks like we can take this. Our sugar is now packaged, and well, our sugar beets are now sugar, which is awesome. Also guys, I should be switching keyboards, at least for recording, to my old computer. I forget how much that needs. To my old keyboard. I think I said computer again. Okay, so that's only 50% full basically, so we don't need to worry about that yet. So this produces actually 3 byproducts. Well, 1 product, 2 byproducts. It produces the sugar. We also get molasses and something else that I can't remember, but we have 32,000 of it. Alright, so that's that. Drink a Red Bull real quick. Alright, so we'll just go down the road here to the organic matter recycling plant area. That sounded way better in my head, I'll be honest. But we'll head down here and check out the compost master and the hay pellet company thing. We're just pulling through here. It is our grass anyway, so it's okay if we trample it. So it looks like we can fill up the compost master with some organic matter, and we don't quite have to empty out that right there. We don't have to stockpile that yet. This probably doesn't have anything because I already emptied it off. Yep, we're good there. And yeah, that's pretty much all I do in the mornings on this map. I usually leave it out of the video just because it's a little tedious, and honestly, I'm not sure what you guys would have thought of it, but I decided to combine it all in one video and show you guys kind of the day in the life of on this map. Next episode, we'll go ahead and haul all the products that the factories need. We'll also be selling some stuff in the next episode, so you guys can look forward to that. We'll be making a lot of money next episode, I guarantee you that. But for now, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy, please like, comment. No, not that. That's not what I say. Please like, dislike, comment, subscribe if you are not already subscribed. If you are already subscribed, click the bell icon so you're notified of when I upload and or stream. And let me know in the comments below what you think about this kind of episode, where we don't really do the farming, but we do stuff that needs to be done, you know. So let me know what you guys think of it in the comments below, or you can just like the video if you don't want to comment. That's fine too. Anyways, guys, until next time. I'ma keep it redneck. I'ma keep it redneck.